I do recall what happened at the beginning of this year when we got the Xbox Developer Directs and we got to see the new reveal of Ninja Gaiden 4. And I was very excited for Ninja Gaiden 4, but I think what really made things way better was when we also got that we're also going to get to play Ninja Gaiden Black 2 Remake. And that just put me into this feeling, into this vibe of this is the year of the ninja. We've played Ninja Gaiden Black 2, we played Ninja Gaiden Raidbound. I've also made a review on Shinobi Arch of Vengeance, which a lot of people enjoyed the video, which I thank you for watching the video as well. And now we're also playing another ninja game, this time Ninja Gaiden Black 4. Look, I put in about 10 hours into this game. I haven't finished it yet, I haven't completed it yet, but it's about 19 chapters and I'm about chapter 16. So it's more or less to say that I pretty much know what is going to happen in this game. So caveats, even though I haven't finished the game, I think I put in enough hours to actually say, hey, I know what this game is, I know what to expect from this game, I know what I can recommend or not recommend, the things I like, the things I don't like. And so without further ado, let's hop into the video. But before we get there, men and women of culture, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, hey, it's great to have you, king or queen. If this isn't your first time, welcome back, people. It's your boy Senzu. We're back at it again, back with another video, and this time we're talking about Ninja Gaiden 4, the game that we thought wouldn't be possible, especially with what happened with Ninja Gaiden 3. So it's only great to say that it's good to be back as a ninja. It's good to be back as Ryu, or in this case, Yakumo. But before we get to that, rest in peace to Itagachi-san, the creator of Dead or Alive, and also one of the big people behind, or maybe the primary creator for the Ninja Gaiden series in itself as well. Rest in peace, OG, you're the best. Without further ado, let's get back into the video. Okay, so with this review, there are a couple of things I have to talk about this video. TLDR or TLDW, Ninja Gaiden 4 is an exceptional action game for people who love the Ninja Gaiden franchise. If you've been a Ninja Gaiden fan from its inception, from Ninja Gaiden 1 to Ninja Gaiden 2 to Black to Sigma to 3, this is a game made for you, made by the people who love this game. Funnily enough, it's also made by both in collaboration with Xbox. You have Team Ninja and you have Platinum Games. For anyone who doesn't know, Platinum Games has a very weird history when it comes to me. I love a number of Platinum games. I'm talking about things like Nier Automata, Astral Chain. Those are impeccable games that Platinum exceeded at, and I think Bayonetta as well. And so with Ninja Gaiden 4, you can clearly see that they were in control, or they were spearheading the development process for this game. Although you can see a lot of Team Ninja influence as well, with theories and, how I put it, her character models. And let me not say something about the character models, because the character models in this game go crazy. If you know, you know. But speaking of that, I think one of the things I do need to talk about is sort of a miss for me in this game has to do with the level design. And the thing about this particular game is it's set within a neo-futuristic, ravaged Tokyo, and maybe there's some sections of where you're in other places, but they still remind you of Tokyo. And that just means that the palette being used in this game isn't the strongest. Look, the game isn't the best graphically. It's not bad, but it's not the most graphically impressive game. And I know people don't play games just for graphics, but it is good to at least look at something that looks nice. In comparison to what we got with Ninja Gaiden Black 2 Remake, that game is more superior in terms of its visual looks, in terms of its feedback, in terms of its art style. And maybe that's because of just the Unreal Engine 5 being used in it. This is coming from someone who isn't the biggest UE5 fan, but I will give it credit when credit is due. The game looks phenomenal on Ninja Gaiden Black 2 Remake. In this game, it's a little bit washed out in terms of the blacks, in terms of the lack of color, lack of saturation, but it still works with this game because honestly, what you're going to be doing for 90% of this game is the combat. And the combat in this game is mwah. It is impeccable. I'm talking about combos, I'm talking about linking combos, I'm talking about charging your moves, the gore, the effects, just the number of things you can do, the boss fights, anything that has to do with combat, anything that has to do with putting in combos in this game is probably the best part of this game, which means it's a Ninja Gaiden game. I'm talking about you using both Yakumo and Ryu. Oh, before we even talk about Yakumo, who is Yakumo? So basically, Yakumo is meant to be the new protagonist of this game. Picture him as your anime protagonist because it's created by Platinum Games. Unfortunately, coming into this game, I already knew for a fact that we're going to play most of Yakumo and Ryu was going to be a support role in his own franchise. Unfortunately, I don't particularly like that, but Yakumo as a character is cool. I like his designs, I like his art design, I like his fit and how he feels, and I like how he moves because he's bloody fast. But they also do pay homage to Ryu Hyabusa, who really, this should be his game. And I get why they wanted to go with something else, because Platinum was like, hey, what if we put our own spin with someone else, and we want to keep Ryu's combat style, his moves very similar to how they've been in every single other Ninja Gaiden game, which they do because you do have the Dragon Sword. But I do wish Ryu played a bigger role in his own game, which is probably like a very minor caveat for me. But with that being said, the combat in this game is superb. The gore in this game is superb. The boss fights is crazy. Although I prefer the boss fights when it's more like a 1v1 situation, when it fights against a humanoid enemy or whatsoever, because it's very reminiscent of what we got in Ghost of Yote in terms of just that clashing of swords, dodging, you being super fast. Oh, another thing with this game is, because this game runs extremely fast, you're going to enjoy this game. I've been playing this on PC with the 4070 Ryzen 7 5700G. We're going to upgrade it. I will upgrade the PC at some point. But the game runs phenomenal. It runs well. I put everything on high and I'm getting above 100 FPS. Like, I do get the occasional dips when everything is just going crazy and particle effects all over the place. But in terms of a game performing well, this game will perform exceptional for you depending on what you use. I'm pretty sure on Xbox Series X you can play it on 120 FPS. Clearly you can do that on a PC. But with that being said, the thing about this game is it's not as difficult as when I first played Ninja Gaiden. I remember Ninja Gaiden being very difficult when I was growing up. Now that I'm older and I did play Ninja Gaiden, it's not as difficult as I thought it was. I mean, every now and then, I'm not saying I get all the best grades in every single chapter, but I do get B's, some C's, a couple of A's. It's a very well crafted game in terms of its challenge, especially if you play on normal. But I will say, in terms of this game and what I do love about it, the winning part of this game, the reason why you're going to play this game, the reason why you're going to fall in love with this game has to do with its combat. Obviously, you have different mechanics being used for Yakumo and being used for Ryu as well. They essentially play the same, but they don't at the same time. Yakumo is more focused on speed and more focused on just putting in combos and getting in, whereas Ryu is more combos that are heavy and that do massive damage. That's pretty much the discrepancy. And obviously Yakumo has a number of weapons as well, which I'm not going to spoil for you guys because I do think you guys should go into this game just knowing fully well that, hey, there are a couple of surprises for you. Enjoy them while you can, and then enjoy the show. So with that being said, how good is this game and would I recommend Ninja Gaiden 4 to you? My answer is it's an easy recommendation for people who are into the Ninja Gaiden franchise. If you're someone who's into combat games, if you're someone who loved Stellar Blade, you loved Bayonetta, you loved Nier Automata, you loved Astro Chain, you loved Devil May Cry, even though it's not from the same makers, if you love those type of games, those hack and slash S type of games, Ninja Gaiden 4 is an easy recommendation for you. Now, with that being said, I am playing on Game Pass. How do I get Game Pass? I'm not paying £30 a month. If you know how to get Game Pass, you know how to get Game Pass. Without further ado, Ninja Gaiden 4, easy recommendation. Y'all should go play. Put in the comment section down below what you think about this video. If you like this review, please like, comment, share if you can, and subscribe to the channel, it helps. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to hear from you soon. I will see you in the next one. Stay active. Love you all.